Welcome to Shrouded Realities. I'm a real person.
I am too, I think.
Are we?
I'm starting to question it.
Is what we put out real?
I don't know. Well, part of it is. Part of it isn't.
Part of it is not.
Part of it is not. We have definitely fallen prey.
To what?
A little bit of that AI game.
A little AI game.
Maybe I'm a bot. Maybe this is AI.
Maybe people listening are bots.
That's actually
Maybe
possible.
we don't have a real listener. We got at least one.
Well, maybe two, because
Maybe
I'm related to them.
Yeah.
That's about how that works. I listen to it every now and then. I feel like I'm real. Maybe this is all the Matrix. Maybe this is just a figment.
Whoa, I didn't expect
Maybe
to
this
go
is
here.
all fake.
Maybe this is all ones and zeros in somebody's computer.
That's it. We're just somebody else's creation.
We're talking dead internet theory, not the Matrix.
Yeah.
That's not a bad show topic.
And it's really not that far of a leap, is it?
Stretch. Mm-hmm.
This conversation's not that far off.
I've always said simulation theory's kind of close to what we believe spiritually. We've got a creator. We've got somebody.
In an ipso facto kind of way, I guess, in a weird backwards way, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same thing. Somebody created us. Something created us. Not somebody, but something created us.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Dead internet theory.
I think it's all dead.
What is the dead internet theory?
It's pretty much that there used to be a time when the internet was just full of actual people doing actual things and communicating with one another, and then now it's not.
Not
now
so
it's
much.
all manipulation.
2016, they said that's when it flipped.
Yeah, I don't know about that soon.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that soon. I've seen multiple different things. I've seen 2016. I saw 2021. That's when Illuminati Pirate came out with his theory.
Who that is?
He's just some rando that made a theory about this.
Interesting.
So maybe. I don't know.
So, what do you remember what the internet was like when you was a kid? Is it different now than what it is then?
Yeah, there was
Not just technology, but just
it was
as an ecosystem.
I guess I remember the AIM CDs coming out. You remember those? Or AOL, I'm sorry.
There it is.
AIM was the
You get
instant
it in the mail.
messenger.
Yeah, you get it in the mail and you put it in. You get 5 hours of internet for free.
Yeah, you had to wait till the next week when you got another CD that came in the mail.
We're aging
What a
ourselves.
time.
We're aging ourselves.
What a time that was, though.
We're booming moments.
And your computer made sounds to connect to it.
Yeah, kids don't know now.
No, go make those exact sounds to somebody our age, and they're going to go,
It's the
I
internet.
get it.
Yeah.
You do it.
Do it to my kids.
Do it
and
to
they're
your
like,
kid. And they're
"Alright,
like, what are you talking
I'm
about?
going to try that tonight. I'm just going to walk up to them, make the noise.
You need to video it. Video it and put it on
This might be the next. They used to. There was a video with a phone. People would give them a rotary dial phone.
Yeah. And say dial this number.
Figure it out. They couldn't ever figure it out.
It's not that difficult,
So,
really.
well, let's do that.
Yeah.
This might be a good trend.
Well, I can't do it to my kid. It wouldn't work. But you should go up to your kid and just
It might
start
still be
making
funny to do it to a 2-year-old.
Get your wife to video you doing it. Just walking up to your kid and going,
Not even just no context.
no context, just doing it.
Just do it.
And there will be people that go, I get it. And then
The kids
people,
will be like,
what age did that change? Is that like
When
mid 2000s? Some people probably still live in that reality.
Probably sooner.
Actually, but
the only time I remember experiencing that as a kid was at school or no, it wasn't at school.
There's no
It'd been
way
at
it was
my
at school.
grandma's. I remember my grandma had internet, and we'd go.
And if anybody answered a phone call in the middle of that,
They'd kick you off.
gone.
Yeah,
But
we grew up poor, so we didn't have the internet. So I didn't.
we got our first our first house computer was from Kmart, and it was on the blue light. Is it blue light special? I think that's what they called it at Kmart.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a Kmart computer. The screen was like this deep. It was huge.
Heavy.
Yeah, big, heavy
You had
thing.
to have its own desk.
Stick a magnet up to it and it just ruins it. That kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They used to have the keyboard would go in its own drawer because the monitor was so gigantic you couldn't fit anything else on the desk.
Yeah.
Remember that?
You had to have its own drawer, which was
Yeah,
super uncomfortable because it like.
You'd roll it back. You like this.
I remember. I think my first like real fun experience on there was MSN Messenger. It's where all of my buddies would go, and every night you would go on there and you would just chat with your buddies that you had already seen at school that day.
Yeah.
But that's just what you did. And you just talked about you would send, hey, period. You would wait until you see the little dots pop up. Hey, what's up? And then it would just go from there. It was such a fun time.
I remember one called the Viper Room, and that's where everybody go to just crap.
That sounds like a different thing.
That's where people learned how to troll. You go in there just crap talk people just constantly.
Yeah.
That's fun.
It was, I mean, but those feelings when you were that young and you were doing this thing and communicating with people, and it was such a cool thing.
Yeah, I remember first time talking to somebody internationally.
Yeah.
I specifically remember that. I say talking, we were just typing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you didn't see their face, you didn't say things, you just type messages.
I take that back. I remember what my first computer was. It was a VTech is what it was called. Yeah. You remember the VTech, like kid computer type, kid toys type things? VTech. Not the Honda, not the Honda Go Fast, but the VTech is with an H. VTech. VTECH. Yeah.
From
would have been early 2000s
for kids. Say that. Oh yeah, you couldn't do nothing. The screen was about this big, and it was like 15 pixels across the whole screen.
This thing would connect to the internet, and all it would do.
No, it would not.
Listen to me. We're looking at something different. You're talking about something different than what I'm talking about.
That little thing right there.
Screen was bigger than that, but it was close. Anyway, this thing would connect to the internet.
Cool.
And I thought I had a pen pal. I was in like 4th grade.
You're a rich kid.
Yeah. I guess. I don't think that thing was that expensive.
My first
anyway.
Laptop. Oh, here it is. I think this is what you're talking about.
This was not a laptop either.
Yeah, not that.
Nah, it was not a laptop. This thing was an actual. You're looking at way too up to date.
There's a lot of VTech things.
Yeah, it's kids' toys. That's the whole thing. Anyway, I had a pen pal that I thought was messaging me from across the world, and I was emailing this person.
Uh-huh.
Now that I'm older, I've completely realized this was my mother.
100%.
I've realized this was my mother.
How was she talking to you on the thing?
She had an actual computer, and she was sending me an email to it because it would receive emails. Yeah, but I mean, that was like my first experiences on the internet. It was fun, and I was interacting with an actual human.
Oh, yeah. Guaranteed.
And maybe we should have some daunting music in behind this. Think you're talking to real people now? You think everything's real on the computer now? You think the internet's real?
No, we've got our own stories to prove that it's not.
We really do.
We do have some stories.
Yeah, almost got.
Almost got by a real person, I think.
It was a real person.
But he was selling
He's a real
fakeness.
Human. Yeah. We're not going to say his name.
No, we're not going to say Let's go ahead and share that story.
Yeah, let's get into that.
Let's go ahead and share that story.
It's anecdotal, but it's a thing.
Yep. Early in the show.
In the life of the show, yeah.
Yeah, early in the life of the show. We were
probably 30 in.
Even from the very beginning, we get emails from people like, "Hey, I can help
SEO
promote your
stuff.
Yeah, I can promote your show. You know, give me money, all this mess." We always ignore it because it's by some name from some Indian country. I don't.
Yeah,
it's obvious.
Yeah,
this one seemed like a real person.
Well, they reached out to us multiple times with real
consistent.
information.
Yep,
with real information from our stuff, and said, "Hey, we're interested."
Yep.
And we still even looked at it like 3 times, and I was like, "Yeah, right."
After the 3rd time, I think that's when you brought it to us. Said, "Hey, did you see this?"
Yeah,
this might be.
I've got to actually like bring this to the group.
Yeah, because it was a different pitch too. He wanted us to come onto their network of podcasts,
which is a real thing. People do that. There are podcast networks.
Yep, and this was a little different from I'll just make you famous type.
Yeah, it's like, hey, we're going to help each other out type situation. There was a key phrase that kept being said actually through that, but yeah.
Yeah, and he said, so we played along. We emailed back. We said,
all the way up to a meeting.
Yeah, it's like, what's the worst can happen? We can talk to this guy.
Yeah,
see if it's real or not.
I'm not signing nothing until I've seen some information.
That's right. So we sit down to a meeting, all 3 of us.
Mm-hmm. In this very room.
In this very room, virtually.
Yeah, it was
like he was in his office, we was in ours. And starts going to his pitch, and his pitch sounded great. He's got
me hooked in the first 10 minutes. I'm like, this is legitimate.
He had his own podcast that was the #1 podcast on Apple in a specific genre.
Yeah. Still is. In a specific genre.
Yeah, in a specific genre. So like you look up #1 Apple podcast and name a topic, he was the #1 in his. And we verified that.
And I went and looked before we got into it. Yeah.
Yep. So we thought he had some cred. And then I'm not going to get into the BS we started sniffing out. But
it was the meeting that we had And then the meeting went well, and we were all discussing it, and we were going to go home and really think and pray on it a little bit.
Do our own research.
With the information that he had sent us over.
And it was legit. He gave us the names of podcasts that was in the network. Yeah. We looked them up. They were real podcasts. Not good podcasts.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be that way, but they were rough.
They were bad. And we had that own skepticism of our own.
Of like, we know where we
we're
stand.
Not that good.
We know we're not good at this. Especially, you think this looks good? We were talking like
it was bad,
20 to 30 episodes in. We were
filming on a potato.
Yeah, a potato and not knowing how to do anything.
Barely knew how to edit.
Yeah, we're still not great.
We're still learning it.
We're still learning that today.
Yeah, but then it was just like, we're lucky to get something on the internet with our faces on it. We were that bad.
Yeah.
So we were a little skeptic going into it, but like, maybe he's trying to get up and comers. Maybe he sees talent in what he sees. Maybe we've got a glimmer of hope.
First flaw, right there.
Never gonna come to fruition.
Yeah.
So pitch was good. Hey, does it cost anything? No, nothing. It's free. I'll just bring you on my network.
Red flag 2 for me.
Red flag 2. Let's see. What was some of the other things we asked? What is in it for you? Like, why are you bringing us on?
Well, rising tides
they raise all
ships.
The ships.
That was said. If that was said once, that was said 1,000
times.
times. Yes. In the span of a 20-minute meeting, it was too much.
And almost had us. It was like, that makes sense. Get all
with you.
All the networks together. We cross promote.
Yeah. Hey, I help you. I talk you up. You talk me up.
Sweet.
You're the number one in this particular genre.
He knows what he's talking about.
That's going to bring me up.
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about. He's going to push our show. We're going to get some faces that we usually wouldn't get organically. Great. We're almost in. We're almost ready to sign the paper.
At the end of the meeting,
I think you even said at the end, it's like, dude, I'll say we do it. Like right there.
Yeah, I think we were all in pretty well agreement. We were like, after the meeting, we told the guy, we're like, hey, let us look over this stuff. I mean, of course, to him, we don't want to come across as like, jittery, let's do it. Yeah, and I don't think he liked that we weren't that jittery to begin with either.
No, we played poker face.
I think he was ready to like, all right, let's do it now.
Yeah, he had poker.
Anyway,
we kept our poker face.
Yeah, we said, hey, we'll get back with you in a week.
Yeah,
something like that.
And the sales pitch came at the end, the very end. Remember the sales pitch, and this is where it plays into the dead internet theory.
It started to stink a little.
Yeah,
so he was pretty much offering that we could pay a certain amount and get guaranteed views
on videos,
which automatically sent red flags. Like, how can you guarantee that people
will like our stuff
or click it? Period. You can't guarantee somebody doing that.
And there were levels.
And
like, you give this much money, you
get
get this many views. You give more money, you get more views.
And I think that we even asked that question. And he told us this had nothing to do with bots.
Yep.
Zero.
It was some certification, like certified views.
Another
red flag.
Anyway, so we took the material home, and I went home and started reviewing, and I remember I just sent you guys a massive text messages of like, okay, I went to this person's Instagram. They've got like nothing.
Yeah.
And then I went to their YouTube, and I went, guys,
we're doing better than this guy.
We're getting more than this guy is.
Yeah.
And then just red flag after red flag after red flag started popping up.
But he was the number one on Apple.
So I'm like, how does this work?
How is he so good on Apple, but YouTube? He's got
Spotify. He was way down the list. I mean, like
Instagram was nothing.
Yeah, so it just wasn't adding up. Come to find out, these not bots were
100% bots.
Bots, no doubt.
Way.
And that's where this kind of plays into the dead internet theory: is how much is actually real that you're seeing on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
I'm getting news articles that are clearly written by AI. And look, it's easier.
And now
I get
videos.
It. And now videos. The videos are still in that realm of you can tell.
Barely.
But that's the stuff that they've released to us.
I got to say, though, we can tell.
Yes.
We're in that world. It fools a ton of stinking people still.
You start getting much past our age.
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
people's locked in.
Yeah, they think everything they see is real.
Yeah.
I've got an anecdotal story. A buddy of mine, Scotty, if you're listening, he changed his profile picture on Facebook, and it was him in a nice suit with the American flag in the background. Like it looked good, made him look good. He looked like he was running for president. And as soon as I seen it, I know Scotty. He's not a suit and tie kind of guy.
Scotty doesn't know though, right?
No, Scotty's into bow hunting. But no, Scotty knows.
Scotty doesn't know?
Scotty knows.
Oh.
Are you playing a song?
I mean, there will be people that do. That
Okay.
know.
Well,
People
me.
will know.
Not me. Anyway, Scotty didn't know. Scotty knew. Anyway. So
Scotty knows.
So I see it, and I was like, nah, he found the AI filter thing. It's
Sure.
funny. So I go in the comment section to say, nice AI picture. He had like 35 comments of, man, great picture. You should run for president. Just, man, you looking good, brother.
Yeah.
And I'm like, whoa.
People's locked into this.
Nobody knew that this kid didn't sit down with a suit and tie with the American flag in the background and take a picture. He thought that was, everybody thought that was real.
Wow.
Everybody, 100%. I even didn't comment because I was like, man, I don't want to rain on this parade because everybody seems to be loving it.
Yeah. I mean, there was, I want to say, I can't remember the time frame, and I'm going back to the bot side of stuff here, but they were running some kind of how many real users to bots are on the internet. And within like a 4-year window, it went from 56% human, 44% bot, and now we're at 51% human and 49% bot.
Really? Where'd that number come from?
I don't know. I'm not smart enough to tell you. It was on a podcast I listened to.
Anyway.
They're the ones that said that was the thing. Now, they were sourcing some statistic that's out there, but there's that many bots already taking over the internet. So the interaction, go look on YouTube, man. Go look on just YouTube comments. These are not real people you're interacting with.
No, I was listening to an episode on the Y-Files on this subject.
I was listening to them on the way in.
Did you see the same one? And he said he's seen it himself. Like he'll have organic views and comments and stuff on a particular episode, and then all of a sudden he'll throw out another episode, and it would just go through the roof. Like not even like, oh, this is a good episode, but just like ridiculous. And then he would go into the analytics and see that people were, usually people watch 60, 70% of his video. Sometimes they get all the way to the end. But when it would peak, these people that were commenting on the thing, they were only watching 10 seconds of the video. And there would be a ton of them. Did he ever, on that one, explain, did he ever, the Y-Files, did he ever say why that happened to him? That's the part I caught. That's the part I don't get is the randomness of the bots, like why they would hit.
Algorithms, man.
Think so?
Yeah, it's an algorithm game. So I think that's where we go from the conversation of where it used to be a fun thing, where we used to get on and the whole goal was to either learn something or to communicate,
interact with somebody.
And then you start getting into, and this is MySpace days. I mean, MySpace days was a great time.
Oh, yeah.
That was a fun time.
I wish Facebook wouldn't let us change your background, all that good stuff.
I think they're the big part of this problem here.
MySpace?
Facebook.
Oh, okay.
MySpace. MySpace is actually running it all from behind.
Is MySpace still real?
It is. I don't think anybody has logged into it.
Obviously.
Yeah, it's a real thing, maybe, but I don't know.
It is.
Yeah.
Why does nobody use MySpace anymore?
It's not cool, Joey. Nothing cool about MySpace. HTML backgrounds and
picture of
having your song as soon as somebody visits your profile. What was the guy's name that was
everybody's friend?
Tom.
Tom, that's right.
Old Tom.
Picture of Tom sitting at his computer.
You always had a friend on MySpace because Tom was there.
Tom was your friend.
He was sitting at a computer desk just grinning at you, ear to ear. Happy man. But, so I think it was DARPA is where that was a government agency that ended in 2004.
Oh, that's right.
And
we've touched on this in previous episodes. I can't remember which one.
The day after DARPA ended, do you know what opened up?
Facebook started.
So they don't have to keep tabs on all of you.
That's right.
They don't need your numbers. They don't need all of that because you're just going to give it to them for free.
And then the government's going to take it from Facebook.
And what came from Facebook? The
Mark
algorithm
Zuckerberg.
feeds. That dude's an alien. That dude's a lizard. Have you seen there's a short running around. It says, try to get Mark Zuckerberg to drink water, and you can't. Like, he won't drink water.
Really?
It's a short. It's somebody making fun of it.
Gotcha.
But trying to get him to drink water, he's just going to short circuit like he can't because he's an android. He's not a real person. But the algorithm started really pushing hard. So your feed was just filled with like, oh, you looked at this for 30 seconds. And that's what the internet is now. It's just feeding you what you want.
Yeah.
What it thinks you want all the time. There's no organic like, ooh, look at this thing I found.
Mm-hmm. It's gotten to where you can change your own algorithm, and I've done it.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I have to.
Like, based off what you search.
If I'm from week to week, whatever we're researching, for the next 2 weeks, all I'm getting is the stuff that I've researched 2 weeks prior to that.
Yeah.
It's
and it'll change the algorithm. You can make it think you're racist.
Yeah, you can.
Which is weird.
And it'll feed it to you.
It'll feed it just like
Instagram's
crazy.
Bad about that too.
Yeah.
Instagram's real bad about that.
Really?
Oh yeah. You see one thing and you're like, you sit on it too long. It's like, oh, we're gonna give you all that now.
Yeah. When we did the Jew episode, and it started throwing tons of Jew hate at me, and I'm like, I'm not a freaking racist. I'm not a Nazi. I'm not into it.
Yeah, I'm out.
I was researching a show topic.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
I said the word Nick Fuentes, and boom.
Yep,
there we go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably doing it now. My phone's sitting right here next to me.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thought I got out of that.
Yeah.
I watched Tucker Carlson the other day, and supposedly he's a Jew hater too. So I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, going back to our initial story when we tried to get Got.
We kind of cut that off, didn't we?
We played with the guy a little bit, and it's like, we know we're not going to do it. This is obviously something's fishy. By the way, looking at the camera here, don't think that you're going to scam Conspiracy Theory Podcast.
It was kind of a dumb thing
because we come in
we come in
skeptical hesitant to begin with.
Yeah.
So don't come in and be like, hey, I'm going to trick these guys. Nah, bro, we're going to dig.
Yeah, and
we're going to dig.
I went home, and I don't know that I've dug into any of our show topics as deep as I dug into this man.
Oh, yeah.
No, I dug into this dude.
We did our homework.
I went all the way back.
I was proud of us.
Yeah.
That we sniffed it out.
It was actually, I think it was a defining moment for us a little bit.
Yeah.
Because would we be in a better position today if we had done it? As far as numbers go, maybe.
Maybe.
Numbers, probably.
Yeah.
But you get caught in a bot farm, you're done forever.
Yeah.
That's how I look at that. You get caught in a bot farm, and all you got to do is look into this person, and it doesn't take that much digging to figure it out. It's pretty quick. You go, something's not right here.
Yeah. And
I don't want to out the guy.
The point, we're not going to say his name or his company, but the point of getting more views in a show like ours and any podcast is to gain sponsorships.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
so
that's what you want to do.
You take your sponsorship package and you put it out there and say, we're getting this many views. Your product would be seen by this many people.
Yeah.
Well, when they're
when
none of them are real,
benefit us to benefit you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so when none of them are real,
mm-hmm.
what are you even doing? Who are you advertising to?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like if we sold this bottle of water company.
So who is paying these people that are paying the podcasters to push these things? Where does that money come from?
Mm-hmm.
It's not that the internet is completely 100% dead. No. I don't think that's accurate.
I do think it's dying, but not dead.
I think that we're seeing
there
is
organic,
flatten,
real
but
people.
It's not there yet.
Yeah, there is organic, real people doing real things, having real interviews, real discussions.
Yeah, that's legitimate. But I heard something the other day. I was listening to Tim Pool, and he was talking about right now is typically when you see viewership climbing because it's cold outside. Most people's not outside doing anything. They're not, they're sitting at their house watching whatever it is.
Mm-hmm. They're doom scrolling.
And he said right now we are actually seeing a massive decline in viewership across the board in everything. He said now in politics, of course, we're not in a
election
an
cycle.
election cycle. So that's going to dip anyway. Politics stuff is, but, and that's kind of his realm. That's where he lives. He said, I've maintained steady viewership. He said, but at this point, even ad spaces are dropping their numbers. They're like, no, we're not going to give you this much money anymore. We're not going to do this anymore.
Because they know a
His
large
theory,
percentage.
His theory is that when Trump came in and all of these Doge companies were thrown out, that's when viewership started to drop significantly.
So that's where the bots were coming from.
Do you think we're really giving all this money to trans lesbian basket weaving in, Somalia?
It was a front.
Could have been.
All right, I know the answer in my head. I'll ask you though.
Yeah.
To what end? What's the drive? What's the purpose?
If you talk about
what's the
this
motivation?
topic in this way, we'll give you X amount of dollars. And we'll make you look super popular. We'll make you look like you have all the viewers. We'll give you all of these things. That's a possibility to me.
Yeah, but what I was getting at though is to what end?
Okay.
Like, why would the government care what we're looking at?
Come on. Why do you think they would? Why
to manipulate.
Why do you think they would? How about that?
To manipulate the masses.
Exactly.
They're gonna make you divided. They're gonna split people with racism. They're gonna sell things that
what a
they
better
want
way
to get
to do
sold.
it than with the thing that you got in your hand all day staring at. There's no better way to manipulate than just through the information you don't quit looking at.
Yep. And if you're
not doing it through TV anymore, because who the flip watches television?
So many stinking commercials, man. I can't do it.
And they're AI.
Stinking AI commercials.
They're the worst, by the way. They are so bad.
What about paying for a subscription to something and then getting commercials?
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
Get off of me.
Kind of doubling up the system here.
God night, man.
We're going to get paid, and then we're going to get paid.
I was watching a movie on a paid platform the other day, and I was like, this usually just plays the movie. And then an ad came in and started playing 3 minutes of commercials, and I was like, what the is this?
Yeah. Try going back and just watching commercials in general now. So I think we talked about this in the after show last week, but I've started going back with my son on Saturday morning, and we turn on old school Saturday morning cartoons.
Sick.
Which, by the way, is awesome.
Bugs Bunny.
No, not that old school. We're talking like my era, 90s, 2000s. So Nickelodeon shows, old Disney shows, stuff like that. Well, these are all VHS recordings from that time frame.
It's on YouTube?
Yeah.
Nice.
Dude, it's good.
And it shows the old school commercials?
It's got the old school commercials, the bumpers right before the show comes back on. It's got all that stuff on it.
Have any dudes kissing in them?
No, not one dude kissed yet.
What?
I do feel a little bit like I'm not being a good parent because he's not watching dudes kiss. And that's the only thing that is going to turn them into a good person.
Those Epic commercials and
I haven't seen
medical pills.
I haven't seen one of those yet.
Really?
Not one. If you have schizophrenia, then you need to take Ozempic or whatever
if
it
you
is.
have tarnic dyskinesia.
Yeah.
You just made that up. That's not a disease.
That's not even real. But dude,
I think of Morgan Freeman talking about it.
Yeah, they do. And then they've got some happy person dancing on a fountain that's 300 pounds overweight. And I've got Ozempic now.
Dancing on a fountain. I must give you that one.
Yeah. I mean, it's there.
That's what they do.
That's what they're doing. But none of that. It's like, hey, here's this cool toy. Don't you want to be like this kid who's playing with this toy? I mean, it was so much fun.
And that worked, man.
Dude, it did.
That worked.
I watched it. I watched some of them. I'm like, I kind of want to go buy that. And
I want to go buy Castle Grayskull.
33 years old. Like, what? Daggone. That looks like fun.
Speaking of commercials, let's get into one real quick.
Yeah.
We'll jump back into this talk.
Let's get into that.
That's fun.
Yeah.
But ShroudedRealities.com, it's real. This is kind of relevant to the subject is the number of organic real websites have gone significantly down.
Yeah, well, of course. Of course.
Like, so we've made our website. You can tell it's pretty garbage. But
if you want to see what an AI would do, go somewhere else. If you want to see what a human makes, go to ours.
A human with zero programming skills and
We know what we're doing.
A YouTube video teach me how to make a website.
We didn't even ask AI how to do it. We do on everything else. We didn't on that, though.
Yep. Yeah. So go to it. Check it out. ShroudedRealities.com. We've got links to everything, including our Patreon, which I think is going to be our next thing.
Now's the time, folks.
Yep.
We're starting to figure it out.
We're getting Patreon going. Patreon-only content, which is our after show, and we're usually talking about stuff we can't talk about on the show.
I think there's more to come with the Patreon. We've got the after show, which is big. And guess what? You think this is uncensored. Yeah. Just saying.
Patreon shows where to go.
That's where you go if you want to see what we really think.
Now we talk about un-PC things here, but
we're not filthy. Don't get me wrong. We're not like we're still keeping it PG-13.
You can still list it around your kids.
Yeah, it's fine. We're gonna be vague enough that your kids ain't gonna know.
Yeah.
But we are gonna have just maybe high school humor. How about that? That's the way to go. We're
right
middle
now,
school.
Middle school humor, fart jokes, wiener jokes,
poop pee, wee wees, stuff like that. But and I'll still say poop and pee in it. Who knows? It's fun for everybody. Yep. But
if you have trouble finding it,
get there,
go to ShroudedRealities.com.
Yeah, go to ShroudedRealities.com. That's the place to go.
Hit our social media.
However, if you don't want to do Patreon, simple steps.
Easy.
Really simple things here.
Click.
All you got to do is go to Spotify. It's where you're listening to it now. If not there, you're on YouTube. Either one of those.
And this is a ploy for the algorithm.
It is. I just really want to see if we start getting bots after this. Like, share, subscribe, comment, do the things. If you're on Spotify, leave a 5-star review. Easy. Super simple. Just do it.
Everybody can do it.
I like you. You like me. Let's like each other. How about that?
I thought you was going to try to rhyme there.
No. Just a little melody for everybody.
Yeah, let's get back to it. Speaking of social media and our own numbers.
Yeah.
We have seen the algorithm play us.
Yeah.
We'll put stuff out that we know is not going to hit. And then we'll put some random stuff out. It's not even really that good.
Yeah.
And it'll hit.
Yeah.
And
it's really strange what does and doesn't.
Yeah. And then we'll put out stuff that is good that we are fairly confident people will listen to. But because it's about a particular subject, it gets squashed.
I wonder why.
To the point of being squashed of like none views, like 3 or 4.
There are some that like will come off of a 1,500, 2,000 view short.
Yeah.
So we're riding pretty good on that for us. That's a pretty solid short for us. And then the next one,
like 2.
Yeah. With 1 like.
Yeah. That was the weird one. When we had one, so that's usually what drives it. If it starts getting likes, it'll start pushing.
Yeah, you'll start pushing. Yeah.
Which makes sense because people like it. It's going to show it to
normally
more people.
1 like you'll get, I would say probably 50 to 100 views off of that 1 like because it's going to push it to somebody from there. Yeah.
We had a video that was about, I think, this subject. May have been something else. Maybe an AI.
It was a Google AI thing.
Yeah. And it had 4 views with a like. And I think even a comment too.
Yeah.
And nothing. It didn't get pushed to nobody.
And it wasn't organic. It wasn't like one of us went and liked it.
He went to our page and found it.
Yeah. Like, and we got 0 out of it.
No love from the algorithm.
But what we were talking about, they don't want that. They don't want that out.
No.
And maybe that's my conspiracy mind. Maybe we changed the that should have been that. And they're like, no, we're not pushing that because you didn't use proper. I don't know. But it is odd. Like the chemtrail episode, that was you and Connor. Y'all did that chemtrail episode and it was really good.
And it was relevant.
Y'all covered it and it was relevant. They were, all of those things were going through the media. They were talking about where Florida was banning any kind of weather manipulation.
If you wanted rage bait, it was going to be a chemtrail discussion.
It was everywhere. And chemtrails have been a thing forever. That's not just something we picked up on. But it was in the media. It was relevant at the time. That was one of our worst episodes ever. And I think it's because it was trending and because there was truth in it and people were going to latch onto that. They went, nope.
Yeah, I think if we would have released that episode 3 weeks before,
we would have had a better.
I think it popped better.
Yeah.
But
it's
because
really
it was
odd.
towards the end, they were like, all right, we got to squash this. There's too much truth coming out.
Yeah.
Scared.
And this isn't just about us. It is 100%. There is somebody up top is manipulating what is and what isn't going to, what you're going to see. And I think more the conversation is don't trust what you're being pushed because they're pushing a certain agenda a lot, and it's more than you even think. And they're doing that through this dead internet.
Yeah. We had this discussion on our Jewish episode. Like, I'm seeing it with my son. I can see him and his opinions being formed by what's being fed to him.
Yeah, because his algorithm is curated to that at this point. And it's no fault of his own in some sense. Yeah, he's probably watched a few, and then it's like, oh, that's what he wants.
Yeah.
And that's what he gets.
And at times, it's true things. It's not even like feeding him lies. But
Sure.
what it is, it's feeding that one true thing 20 different ways,
that one true thing
all at once.
Yeah, exactly.
And then it's just like, oh, now my whole world's caught up in this particular mindset and this particular thought and this particular way to feel about this topic.
It's and you feel vindicated because, well, look at all these other people. They believe it too. And maybe those other people aren't real.
Yeah.
That's where
yeah.
you feel vindicated. So I think on Twitter, when Elon Musk bought Twitter, which is X now, there was like 64% bots, is what he said.
Cool.
Which significantly lowered the price of what Twitter should have been. Because most of them aren't real. Most of those people that they said were actual users were not real people. So during that time frame when Twitter was hopping, you would go look at a conservative who posted something on Twitter, and he's got 100 likes on whatever it was. You go look at a Democrat eating a sandwich, and they've got 300,000 likes and shares.
Eating a sandwich.
Yeah. I mean,
who cares?
Nobody cares.
No.
But they would say something dumb like, my septic system and the Capitol isn't working. And it's like 300,000. That's the government for you. I mean, it was all bots. That's interesting too.
Yeah.
Why is it? And now that he's purchased X, it's actually, you're seeing more conservatives are getting more of these likes and shares and some of those things.
But they're more realistic.
I guess.
That's the thing. Like,
I don't know. I can't say
who
that
goes
for sure.
and likes and comments on a political
on something dumb
person's stuff?
They're not even like pushing an agenda necessarily a lot of times. It's like
just putting their face out there. And
just saying words on, just typing 144 characters and moving on, you know, and it's not even them posting it anyway. None of these politicians are doing that. They got 3 people that focus on that. But
So something that came up on that I didn't know was a thing was bot farms. You mentioned that earlier. Chinese bot farms.
Yep.
Where they would, it's probably different now since AI is getting so good, but it used to be like a wall. You can look it up on the internet. I looked it up, but there's like a wall of devices and they're all plugged into stuff and they're all hooked up to the internet. And it's usually some kid just sitting there just whack, just liking and subscribing and doing all the things.
Yep.
None of it's real, and it's one guy.
Yeah.
Where does that come from? Who pays for that? Like, what's the point of that?
Of that, I couldn't tell you. Of a Chinese kid clicking like?
Yeah.
I
I mean,
know.
we've thought about it ourselves, like just for our own show. Be like, hey, I mean, we just make some fake accounts and we just go like all our stuff, and it would drive the views up.
We wouldn't do it.
Yeah, we haven't.
One, I
done
don't. One,
I
go look at our stuff. We haven't done it.
I kind of feel bad with my one real profile that I
even liking it yourself.
liking my own stuff. I'm like, this feels weird,
Yeah,
but whatever.
We'll do it.
Dude, just one like.
Yeah. But I don't know what the purpose of that is unless it's somebody is paying this person with a bot farm to, hey, go like my stuff. That boosts my algorithm. That's how I get famous.
The guy that we got hit up by.
Well, I mean, bots have been a thing for a while. I know people use it to purchase things that are hard to come by.
Yeah.
I sell Pokemon cards on the side.
Yeah.
And right now that market is ridiculous.
Shameless plug.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you're
Not a big deal.
if you're in the area that I'm in, then come out tomorrow. That'd be great. But anyway, so that market's nuts right now. So when something new releases, you can go online and purchase whatever that is. Mm-hmm. They had to shut down one of their pre-releases the other day because it was so bot infested. They said Pokemon themselves couldn't control it. They said,
really?
Nope, we're done. We're not doing it. Somebody bought like 20,000 cases of whatever this Pokemon card set was because they couldn't. So they just shut down the order, said no more, and they said, we'll do this again at an undisclosed time.
So AI itself is buying things?
No, it was a person. It was a person that set this up.
But yeah, it was a person that was
Probably
just
using
getting an
AI in
advantage
some
on
way.
real people.
Yeah, so they purchased all these things, so then they can sell all these things and make all the money. That's
control
how
the
that
profit.
works, and then
Yeah.
they control whatever that is. But even Pokemon was like, and Pokemon's like bigger than Disney at
Yeah.
this point. Legitimately, they are bigger than Disney. They,
Wow.
yeah, it's nuts.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're way bigger than Disney.
It goes a
at this
lot
point.
more than nerds and cards. It's
Yeah, it's a huge thing.
Hmm.
Worldwide, it's massive.
I gotcha.
Anyway, people are doing that because they can make a whole bunch of money off of it. So
Yeah.
there's bots in a bunch of different ways.
So I looked into we touched on it briefly earlier about fake numbers drawing ad revenue. I looked it up. I kind of heard this from somewhere, but Facebook actually got sued for that because they were putting out numbers saying they had these many users, and come find out
A large
like
portion
half
of them were not real.
were not real.
Mm-hmm.
So they're tricking advertisers into thinking that they're got more eyeballs on the screens than what really is.
Yep.
Yeah, and it was a major class action lawsuit for like $7 billion is the numbers that I'm seeing. But they end up settling, I think, for $725 million. Seems like a drop in the bucket to what Facebook would be making, but man, that's significant. And if you think about it, just being an advertiser, if we've done it. We've paid for ad boost on Facebook.
Yeah, we got.
And we questioned hard, and there was a significant uptick in what we
Some of those people are not real. Some of those people are not real.
We seen them was
100%.
like, nah, man, there's no way this weird name.
To the point that I'm even like, I don't know that I ever want to do that again.
And we didn't.
Yeah, I think we've done it twice.
Yeah.
The first time we were like, these people aren't real. Remind me when we get out of this, somebody did like something on ours that I want you to look at.
Okay.
Pretty sure. I hope it's a bot. I hope this isn't a real person. It was interesting. We'll just say that.
Okay.
It's an after show conversation.
Gotcha. There was we do have somebody that's commenting on all our stuff. It's on Instagram, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a fake
That's
person.
obviously a fake person just trying to get us to
Keep
click
saying
into
send
their
this
link.
real. They say that they are an SEO. They're going to help us.
Oh, you
search
looked into
engine.
it?
Yeah, I
You
looked
click
into
it?
it. Well, I mean, you can click the comment. It's fine. It's
Click
going to
his
be
name.
within the. Yeah, I went to see what he had,
Yeah.
and he pumps podcasts is what it is, and he's got like all these. He's got Andrew Tate and he's got Joe Rogan clips on it and all this kind of stuff. It's like, all right, brother, you're not pumping Joe Rogan. I know better than that.
Rogan's pumping you.
Yeah, if anything. So, I mean, this guy, but he keeps commenting on our stuff, which, hey, go for it. I don't care.
Yeah.
You can be, if you're a fake person and you're clicking on it, whatever. I mean, I can't do anything to stop it. But yeah, this guy keeps coming to us hoping that we're going to reach out to him and be like, hey, I'll give you money.
Yeah.
I'm not giving this dude money.
No. I don't think we're giving anybody money.
Yeah. We have none to give, my man.
That's one thing this show's got going for it is realistic.
This
realism.
is as real as it gets right here.
It.
This is, if you want to see.
Can't tell by our ugly faces.
If you want to see a come up, just keep watching because we're about as low as you can get. But did you see what David Bowie said about the internet in 1999? Let me read you this quote.
Yeah.
This is in 99, by the way. I don't think we've even seen the tip of the iceberg. I think the potential of what the internet is going to do to society, both good and bad, is unimaginable. He viewed the internet as an alien life form that would transform our understanding of media.
David Bowie said that.
He did.
He was right.
In 1999. That's pretty prophetic at that point. I mean, and he viewed it as an alien life form.
I don't know about that part, but
I don't think we've seen the pinnacle of what the internet will be.
So we don't have AI without the internet.
No, not at all. Which, the internet really spans as far back as the Cold War. The internet's been around since that length of time. Now, not in, of course, the state that we understand it today, but it's been around for that length of time.
Yeah.
As a communication form in case, nuclear war type situation.
Do you think, we'll close out with this one. Do you think that people start to catch on and people purposely kind of change their, I guess, consuming habits?
No.
Is the right word for it?
No.
You think they're society as a whole's done bought into the point that there's no going back.
I don't think there is going back from where we're at in a controllable way. I think if you unplugged it today, there would be mass hysteria at this point.
Think so?
Yeah.
I feel like
me and you are both. I mean, we're hooked in. I mean, there's no way. Going back to the very first statement of this is the Matrix. We're hooked in.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll go home tonight, and before I go to bed, I'm going to scroll through 30 videos. No doubt.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
To support that claim. So me and my son, we was coming back from a football game, 4-hour away football game. So it was like 2:00 in the morning. We're driving home, and his charger quit working.
Uh-oh.
And his phone died.
Got that panic.
It was legit.
Mm-hmm.
Fear, panic, anger.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at him like, whoa, bro, it's 2:00 in the morning.
Who are you talking to?
Why do you need your phone right now? Like, you're going to sleep over there a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, just go to sleep. And he's like, what if we get lost? And I'm like, my phone works. I've got mine right here. It's working. Like,
what happened?
And I know where we're going, so we're not going to get lost. Like, calm the frick down.
That is crazy, because I would do the same thing. I may control it a little better and not show you that I'm freaking out as much.
He showed it.
But I would internally leave your house tomorrow.
I've done
just without your phone.
I've done it. I go Sundays. I don't touch my phone. Part of the Sabbath. Part of my practicing rest on.
I know, because I need to contact you a lot of times on Sundays. It's really frustrating.
Yeah.
And, hey, where's this video at? It's releasing tomorrow.
Sorry.
It's happened a few times. Yeah.
But yeah,
I've had panic a few times.
And I've kind of, yesterday I did it. I had to go somewhere different, and I tried to do it without looking at my map. Mm-hmm. And it is hard.
Yeah, it's tough.
You got that, like, I don't know if I can do it. But
I left my house not longer, and I think I just ran to Walmart. And I left, and I didn't do the pocket check, keys, phone, wallet.
Yeah.
Didn't do my pocket check. I just got in the car and left. Mm-hmm. And I got to Walmart, and I went,
oh, crap.
What in the world's going on? Like, I felt naked almost. It's really strange.
Feel exposed and naked and
we're all
vulnerable.
We're hooked in.
Yeah,
I mean, you're probably ahead of me. Is there a day of the week that I'm like, oh, I'm not touching my phone? There's not.
No, it was hard when I first did it.
Yeah. It's tough, man.
My whole family thought it was a horrible idea. I was like, what if somebody dies and I got to get a hold of you? I'm like,
how did it happen before this?
Yeah, we did this for like
most of humanity.
Millennia.
We did it before. Guess we'll find out when the pigeon shows up. I don't know. I mean, that's all.
Walk outside and look for smoke signals. I don't know. Like,
we'll find out when the pigeon shows up. So is the internet dead, Joey?
It's dying.
It is too.
I think it's dying, and it's controlling us more than ever.
It is. And what does that mean?
And it's not even. I don't even
what
think
is controlling us more than ever?
I don't even think it's real people controlling us. I think it's just AI itself trying to.
I think it's got its claws in us more than we even know.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Here we are. This is it.
Like you said, there's probably no coming back. My hope is it crashes like the stock market. Maybe it just builds to a point and it just falls.
Suffering, that's the best thing. That's what we need to hope for. I hope for suffering.
Hope for suffering is the only hope.
That's how we end on Shrouded Realities. Hope you all suffer.
Yeah. It'll be good for you.
It'd be good for you, though. It's fine. Oh, man.
You know how it is. For Steve and Joey and Ruby the Podcast Dog.